My New Year's resolution is to be quiet. Salut tout le monde, je m'appelle JoNoebal, je suis JoNo. Et aujourd'hui, on est dans mon cuisine. Hi guys, my name is JoNoebal, also known as JoNo. Just made some lunch. I know it's kind of late in the game. I know a lot of people have already posted their 2025 goals. Maybe they posted it back in the beginning of the month or even back in December if they're overachievers. I just thought I would share some of them. They've really been racking around in my brain, and me making this video is almost like accountability. So I just figured we'd chit chat while I munch on, what I just made. It's actually really good. It's a pesto cream sauce with chopped up kale, tomatoes, and ground beef. I'm a chef if you didn't know. I meant what I said earlier. My goal for 2025 is to be quiet. Stop talking. Like, if you're on my Instagram stories, you know I yap so much. I talk so much. But I also have times where I go nonverbal. It's a very fine balance, and I want to waver more on the side of not talking. Less talking, more listening. Talk less and listen more. And be more present, What's next? Oh, stay consistent with content creation. I've been planning to the max, baby. Max. When I tell you I have my content calendar filled up to basically April, May of this year, damn, we on it. There's really nothing I can say. Just to stay consistent. One of my goals for January, I wrote it down. Janvier 2015, post 3 times on YouTube. Did I do it? I think I did it. Going back to my 2025 goals. Yeah, stay consistent with content creation. I feel like I was pretty consistent with TikTok, but I've been prioritizing YouTube now that TikTok is kind of going away. But I guess I also want to start prioritizing Instagram as well. But I feel like Instagram is way more serious than like TikTok is. If I do end up moving my content from TikTok over to Instagram, I'm just starting a completely new Instagram because another thing that really has to happen this year is I need to have a career coach or a mentor of some sort. I'm just starting out in a completely new industry. I don't know what the heck I'm doing. I'd love to have a career coach to kind of guide me towards the path that I want to go on. Because right now in my role, I've spoken with my supervisors and with HR of what growth looks like in my position. I'm just thinking really, really long term. I've always wanted a mentor as well. Even when I worked in film and TV, I've always wanted a mentor. I always wanted someone that I could look up to, someone I could go to for my professional questions and figure out how can I balance my personal life with my professional life. What are some of my other options? What are some of my networking opportunities? How can I leverage my skills so I can be better? How can I move up in this field? I've always wanted a career coach. So this video is also manifestation of affirming it, you know what I mean? Putting it out into the ether so that it actually happens. If you're a career coach or you are looking for a mentee in the tech space, hit me up. Yeah, my career and career growth is definitely a priority, especially this year of all years. I want to prioritize growth in this new job, in this new role, in this new industry. Investing, I want to invest $500 each month. That's a very lofty goal. $150 in stocks, $150 in savings, $100 in debt pay down, and $100 in retirement. Will that actually happen? We shall see. Oh, and going back to the content creation thing, I want to be in my UGC bag. I want to be working with brands left and right. I made a list of just 100 plus of the most loftiest goals I could ever think of. And one of them was to make $10,000 in a month and to have a $10,000 brand deal. I would love that. So if any brands want to work with me, I'm also a UGC creator. I've worked with some of the brands on screen right now. I'll leave a link to my creative portfolio in the description. Yeah, dude, I really want to be in my money bag this year. Because Lord knows, I'm expensive. And I have 3 kind of categories that I really want to prioritize. First being friendships and relationships, my health, and travel. I really want to prioritize friendships over relationships. This year, I definitely want to spend more time pouring into my friends, pouring into my family, pouring into the relationships and friendships that pour into me as well. You know what? That's a good piece of advice. Pour into those who pour into you. Another thing I really want to prioritize is my health. I started running again. I started working out. I go on hikes a lot more often now. Yeah, I definitely operate from a space of like, what would my higher self do? The last part that's priority for me is travel. I guess I should have prefaced this by saying when I say prioritize, I mean being okay with spending the time, money, and the resources on those things. So being okay with spending the time, money, and resources on my friendships and my relationships, on my health, on travel. I really want 2025 to be the year of side quests. So if I want to go on a weekend trip to San Francisco and I have the credit card points to do that, I can get a free plane ticket and I have free accommodation. Come on now. Come on now. Which, by the way, I'm going to San Francisco. Vlogs on that coming soon. Thank you. I told y'all I'm in my content bag. Planning to the max. Yeah, those are kind of the 3 main areas of my life I really want to make a priority for myself. 2023, 2024, I was definitely a little bit selfless to my own detriment. I was talking to my therapist about this, and I told her when I look back at myself a year ago, I'm no longer sad about the situation. I'm sad that I put myself through that. I'm not gonna get into it. Anyways, I was also talking to my therapist, and I told her that I just feel like 2025 is gonna be a really good year. I just have so much excitement about this year. I feel like this year is going to be probably one of the greatest that I ever live. Yeah. I just feel very excited and very hopeful for this year. 2025 is gonna be a good one. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be amazing. About to be in our money bag, our career bag, our health bag, friendships and relationship bag. I just like think about 2025 and think of all the things that I'm gonna do and that I wanna do, that I plan on doing. And I just get so excited. Like I said earlier, 2023, 2024, I was very selfless. 2025, I'm going to be selfish, okay? Well, like the 3 things that I mentioned earlier are priorities. The number 1 top priority is myself. If I am in situations where I don't want to be in, I simply will remove myself from it. And I think I've gotten pretty good about that, of like setting boundaries and not letting people walk all over me, saying what I need to say and meaning it and saying it with my whole chest, and being okay with taking up space because I'm here and I'm here to say, and you're gonna know that I'm here. JoNo in 2025. Is the world ready? I don't know. At the end of 2024, I was able to look back at the year and I'm just so filled with gratitude that I went through all that and I survived and I came out the other side stronger and better than ever. And I'm so incredibly proud of myself and I'm so incredibly like in love and enthralled with myself for doing all those things. And I want to be able to look back on 2025 and feel the same way. Bought these at the thrift store today. They make me look smarter. That was the goal. Wait. Thumbnail. I'll be totally honest with you. The main reason why I wanted to make this video is also to just kind of have accountability. So I want to be able to watch this a year from now in 2026 and determine if I actually achieved all those goals or not. I think they're very reasonable, actionable. I've created a plan within each of those categories of how I'm going to achieve that. I didn't want to get into that and the planning of it all in this video because it's quite personal, but accountability. We're reaching our goals this year. I'm doing it, you're doing it, we're doing it together. All right? Okay. Here's to 2025. Bisous.